I was skeptical about this one. I mean, I've tried fancy coffee machines before, you know how it goes. You drop a few $100, and suddenly your kitchen smells like a cafe, but the machine itself feels like it belongs in a spaceship. So when I first heard about the Jura Z10, I thought, another over-engineered gadget that'll take up half my counter and deliver one perfect shot before needing a repair. But then I actually used it. And honestly, it changed how I think about at-home espresso. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The first thing that surprised me was how easy it is to use. I'm not a barista. I don't have time to memorize ratios or fuss with settings. The Z10 has this touchscreen that's actually intuitive, like, I tapped cappuccino, and 2 minutes later, I had a silky foam layer on top of my coffee. No manual, no YouTube tutorial, just a machine that seems to know what I want. And it remembers your favorite drinks too. So if you're the type who orders the same thing every morning, it'll have it ready to go with one button press. Then there's the grinder. Built right in. No separate burr grinder needed. And it's not just any grinder, it's a conical burr grinder that adjusts automatically based on the bin type you select. I tried it with a light roast Ethiopian and a dark Sumatran, and both came out smooth without any bitterness. The machine even pre-infuses the grounds before brewing, which makes a huge difference in flavor. If you've ever had a machine that just blasts hot water through coffee and calls it a day, you'll notice the difference right away. Customization is where this thing really shines. You can tweak everything: water temperature, brew strength, milk texture, even the cup size. I like my latte extra foamy, so I set it to extra hot milk and high foam. My partner prefers hers weaker, so she just taps mild and moves on. It's like having a cafe barista in your kitchen who actually listens to your preferences. And let's talk about cleaning. I know, nobody likes cleaning a coffee machine. But the Z10 makes it almost painless. The water tank is removable, the drip tray slides out, and there's an automatic rinse cycle after every use. Plus, the machine alerts you when it's time to descale, which is way better than suddenly finding your coffee tasting like chalk. I've had machines that required me to disassemble half of it just to clean a filter. Not this one. The build quality is solid too. It's made of stainless steel and high-grade plastic, so it feels premium but not overly heavy. It's quiet too, no loud grinding or hissing like some machines I've used. It just hums quietly while it works, which is nice if you're trying to make coffee early in the morning without waking everyone up. Now, I do have to mention a couple of things. First, it's not cheap. This is a premium machine, so if you're just looking for a basic drip coffee maker, this isn't it. But if you're serious about espresso, it's worth the investment. Second, it does take up some counter space. It's not huge, but it's taller than most machines, so make sure you've got room. And while the touchscreen is great, it's not as responsive as a smartphone, so you might need to tap a little harder sometimes. Overall, though, I'm really impressed. It's the kind of machine that makes you feel like you've upgraded your morning routine without making it feel like a chore. Whether you're a coffee enthusiast or just someone who wants a great cup without the hassle, the Jura Z10 delivers. You can find the link below if you want to check it out. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Jura Z10 Diamond White sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like versatility and operation actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Jura Z10 Diamond White usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.